What's going on, guys? Hey, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back. I'm about 2 seconds from the drag strip, Cecil County Dragway. Behind me, I'm towing the twin turbo ZL1. I decided to tow it today. I could have easily driven it to the track, but it's an hour and a half away, and I didn't want to take any risks. If we break anything today, I want to have a way to get it home. So that's why I decided to tow it today in the trailer, and it's a beautiful day as well. It's going to be about 50 degrees at the track, so great day. We're going to see what it does. I'm not really sure, honestly. Last time I was here, it ran a 9.5 at 146, but we were having a lot of issues. We were losing a lot of fuel pressure. It was breaking up on the top end, so I had to let off pretty much right after the 1,000 foot, and it ended up running a 9.5 at 146. So it's got plenty more in her. It's making a little more power now. Plus we have now the converter in the trans, and we also have the two-step on the car as well. So we're gonna be able to launch a lot harder than before. So that's gonna obviously be good for a few tenths as well. So we'll see what it does. And just getting here, it doesn't look too busy. I'm honestly pretty surprised because it is a great day and it's the first weekend that the drag strip is open this year. So I figured a lot of people would be out, but I guess
everyone probably came last night.
Oh yeah, they opened the track last night. It was Friday night, and it was like 70 degrees out, so that was pretty awesome. They also opened Thursday night, and it was nice then as well. And another thing too is, on the way here, I also got a chance to drive the truck with the new front brakes, the GM Performance front brakes, while towing the trailer with a car in it. And yeah, I actually set my gain on my trailer brakes a lot lower, so they're working pretty well, that's for sure. Alrighty, we found a good parking spot here, right in the front actually, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna get to it, unload everything, and we're waiting for Andrew because I gotta borrow his wheels, and I'll tell you guys that in a second here. Sorry if it's a little windy, because it is. My Instagram post, I got the new welds for this car, put the wheels and tires in the car, and noticed the one was flat already. So I was like, okay, what the heck? It wasn't the tire. And I didn't think it would be because Mickey Thompson stuff's real good. I never had an issue with them. So we're trying to figure out what it was. Maybe it wasn't set on the wheel correctly or something was wrong, but basically it ended up being the wheel. The actual spokes that connect to the wheel itself set in the wheel, and I'm not sure the process that Weld uses, but it wasn't set in correctly, and it was actually leaking air. And I'll show you a video right here of it where it's leaking air, but basically around the whole entire edge of the rim, it was leaking. I mean, it leaked 10 PSI in like not even a half hour, so it was drastically leaking. And I'm honestly glad at this point that we found that, because if it was maybe leaking a couple PSI overnight, I wouldn't have noticed, and I'd have raced it today, and the wheel could have failed as soon as I launched the car, first pass. So I'm glad I found the issue. Really sucks because I waited about 6 months to get them wheels, and that's usually the standard weight for welds. But the good news is Andrew is arriving here from CSP right now actually, and he's bringing his Race Star wheels. They're the exact same size wheel as the welds that I have for the car, with the same tire on it, so we're good. I got the same tire, everything's good there, so I'll still be able to race today. It just kind of sucks, you know. We'll see what happens if I get a new set of wheels from them, or I decide to go with somebody else. I'm not really sure. All right, so I got the wheels on, got the tire pressure down to where we want them. We're gonna go tech in now. Alrighty, so we're ready. Got my laptop here. We're gonna log this pass, see what happens. I'm just gonna put it on, we're not gonna run high boost, we're gonna run boost setting 3, those full settings. Okay, pump gas, 93 only, no meth. Setting 3. It's gonna try the two-step for the first time. Let's see if he does the two-step right. not shifting right. May have to adjust that, but it took off.
Hey, where's the Freedom Rocket?
That's getting a new engine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Follow you real big time on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, you too, man. We logged the pass though, so we'll be able to see what's going on. It was over boosting. That's why I was losing traction pretty bad. And then I was also losing fuel pressure because it was over boosting, which is why it fell on its face at the end of the track. So we made a little tweak to the boost controller, adjust the sensitivity. So hopefully it won't over boost this time.
What's going on?
Oh, just everything, always something. In this case, it was just a full catch can. Go do the third pass, the third disaster pass. Because if I look at it this way, if I go into the pass thinking completely negative, it might come out optimistic. Go into thinking, yeah, this is the best pass ever, you might be disappointed.
It's laying over. I heard it lay over that time.
Yeah, second gear again. What's that?
Just a smidge of water on your tires, not much.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna turn it down to like low boost.
Yeah, it like comes on.
Yeah. Yep.
It's interesting.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Boost 1 on a burnout, beautiful.
I'm sure the thing over boosted again. Got to get that loud valve fixed. For any of you who are wondering what the hell we're talking about, we have a loud valve on the downpipe which allows for way less restriction, and it appears that the passenger side has failed open. So the turbo now, that exhaust path looks beautiful. So it's going through the turbo instead of going out the wastegate and venting off. So that turbo is just spooling up to high hell.
Probably just
and
one side.
Yeah, just the one. Well, yeah, the one side doesn't have control, but then it feeds on itself because it's going in the intake together from both sides, and then both turbos are getting this like extra airflow, and it's just, yeah, it's like one turbo's trying to catch the other, and it's nasty right now. So we have no boost control at this level where we should have. We got to get that loud valve fixed so we can maintain the right boost level. It's going too high and we're dropping the low side out, so it's dropping the high side out and the car's falling on its face. Because I hope that's a good explanation. What's going on?
It's blown back through the catch can.
What's blown back?
Just film this disaster that we've been working with here. There's oil everywhere that came out of the catch can. We emptied it, so it should have been completely empty. You think the catch can's too small?
It could be. I mean, we had to use a shorty in this instance because the long ones don't fit. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely over boosting, so it's creating a lot of crankcase pressure. We started it up before. There's no signs of a bad ring or anything like that, because if that had happened, you'd see this thing just puffing like a chimney.
Well, this is everywhere. This is worse than the first time. This was a lot. The only non-disaster was the car actually just like being able to launch a little harder than it did last time. Like the two-step's working out fine. The converter, I don't know. I guess the converter's working fine. I'm leaving it 24. I think I can leave it 25, 26, to be honest with you. Are you still recording?
Yeah.
Turn that on. So you have great days at the track, guys, and you have bad days at the track. This was a bad day. So if you watched the whole video here and been following along, basically the issue was the loud valves on the car. And a loud valve basically is a cutout, it's a welded in cutout on both of the downpipes that come off, well, it's the downpipe slash mid pipe area. They come off the mid pipes, and you can weld them really anywhere on your exhaust system, and they open it under boost. So like, I think it's like 8 pounds of boost. So if it creates 8 pounds of boost, they open up. and they basically free up the exhaust and create real nice exhaust flow for obviously more additional power. Now, when we tuned the car last time, we actually adjusted those and put essentially a boost controller on those loud valves that allow them to stay shut up until I think like 12 to 14 PSI, somewhere around there. I'm not exactly sure of the number, but that allows us to be able to control the boost a lot better. They don't open up immediately, and we actually have a low boost instead of them just opening up immediately and it just goes to high heaven, right? On my first passes when it happened, the car over boosted and it ended up warping the flap on the loud valve. So the right side, passenger side, would not close. You know, under normal idle or just normal driving, they would be closed. Well, the one wasn't closed all the way and the one was closed all the way. So basically it was letting exhaust flow out of there, and it was every time I would go make a pass, it would just overboost, overboost, overboost all the time because the loud valve was screwed up. And we really didn't know why until I think the second or third pass we figured it out, because we could hear this. It kind of sounds like an exhaust leak, you know. So we heard that, and that was the issue, and we really couldn't fix it that day. If it was warped, there's really nothing you can do. So right now the car is at the shop and it's waiting for the new loud valve to get installed, and then we're going to figure out how we can prevent it from overboosting again and warping the loud valve. And what sucks about it is, like, that was the issue. So like everything else that we were trying to work out, we couldn't even fix. We couldn't check out the transmission, the tune, or adjust that because like we were having all these overboost issues because of the loud valve. So like when there's one issue, like you just forget about fixing or tuning or dialing in your car with the other issues, because like it's just not going to happen. So I was really hoping for a better day at the track, especially being the first outing of 2019. Hey, you know what? Get all the problems out, get all the issues out while you can, and hopefully it's kind of smooth sailing from here, or hopefully it'll just kind of go up and get better as the season progresses. The Freedom Rockets engine is completely out, so that car is at the shop now as well, and we're waiting on the Texas Speed engine, which I'll be revealing here to you guys hopefully soon. For those of you guys watching the video now, I appreciate your patience. I actually went to the track a week ago and I was unable to edit this video or fully edit it because I was working 12-hour days this entire week, and I was just, every day I would come home and I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna edit this and post it, and I just sat there and I'm like, I'm really tired, I'm not doing this. So that's pretty much what I did every day this week, and I was actually gonna do it yesterday for you guys, but I was working on some stuff on the truck, which I'm going to be doing a video on that coming this week as well. But like I said, it's just hard to really find the time to do this and edit the video and get it to you guys, do the guitar and everything like that in the video. So the weekend was really the only time I had to do things because I was working all day. But it's going to slow down this week. I'm only working 44 hours, thank God. So hopefully I'll get some stuff done for you guys, get some new videos out, and start gearing up for the 2019 season. I'm pretty excited for it, definitely. The weather's starting to clear up here finally. It's getting warmer and in the higher 40s and 50s, so I'm definitely excited about that. I'm still running the 50% off sale on the merch store online, so definitely check that out. The link will be below for you in the description. 50% off all the shirts on the website. So thanks again for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're coming here for the first time, and that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. And as always, have a great day.
Also, Nick sucks.